Hello, this is Henry, and I would like to share my trades from today. First up, we have SPCE. SPCE, I observed putting in a level at 23.33 in the pre-market on the 15-minute chart here at 8:15 and 8:30. At the open, it sold off, and I saw that it found support here on the non-EMA on the 60 and had been riding up the non-EMA since 7 a.m. Take an entry at 22.83 with the stop at 22.43. It gets bought up. It breaks through this 15-minute volume point of control here, but never is able to break through this 23.33 level. So as it came back down, I took an exit here at break even. I saw that it was finding support, so I took another entry here at 22.88 with the stop down here at 22.68 for the break of this 23.33 level again. This time we get enough buyers in to actually break through the level. I take my first partial here at 23.32 and partial all the way up here to 23.65. Sells back off, consolidates here at this point of control here on the 15. I take an add to see if we would get continuation, and it broke down. So as it lost this point of control, I exited my position completely. But if you look over here at the 30-minute chart, you'll see it finds support on the non-EMA here at 10, and here at the 10:15 candle, it finds support on the non-EMA right here and starts to ride up. And then we'll see here as it made a move towards high of day, I kept an eye on it and took another entry with an average right here at 23.71, stop at 23.66. So 5-cent stop, and as it broke through high today, I started taking partials to 81 here all the way up to 24. So back off and then stop me out here. Next up, we have NIO. In between trades 2 and 3, I was looking at NIO, and it was selling off here in the pre-market. I took this trade off the 15 as it sold off in the pre-market, pulled back, consolidated here, sold off again, pulled back, and then you can see this blue line right here. This is VWAP. It pulls back, tests VWAP, and then sells back off again. I took an entry here at 11.57, put a stop up here at 11.67. It sold off, but I didn't like the price action. It got close to my first profit target, but then found support and got bought up. I exited at break even, and then later it makes the move here. And last up, we have PPG. PPG today, I took this trade off of the 30-minute. And it was selling off. It found a little support here on this 50 SMA, this orange moving average here on the 30-minute chart. Sold off, found support, consolidated a little bit, but then started to sell off again. So I took an entry, 2 entries, one at 114.59 and the other at 114.50. And my stop is at 114.80. Take my first partial down here at around 114.05, and then it moves back up, pulls back, and you can see here, I stop out here at break even, but you can see here this 11:30 candle, it comes back up to test VWAP. You can see that that's what it did here at 10 a.m. and then starts to sell off again, loses this 50 SMA. So I take another entry at 114.50 with the stop up here at 114.86, and then it starts to sell off, and we'll move to the 15-minute for a bit more definition. As it starts to sell off, I take my first partial here at 113.75. It pulls back, I add to my position here, move my stop, and start taking partials here all the way down, and was able to take partials all the way down to 112 here. And if we come over, we'll see that it found support here on this non-EMA here on the daily. And here's another really good example here on the 15-minute of stopping volume. So we can see the volume comes in here and it's steadily rising. And then as it reaches a peak right here, the trade stops, and you can see it puts this double bottom in here on the 15, on the 30, and also on the 60. So I look at this as stopping volume, because as the selling increases, it comes to a stop, and then you can see here on this candle, the buyers come back in and push it back up, and you can see it consolidates here around the 200 SMA on the 15 and this point of control here, and now it's found support here on the 9 EMA. But those are my trades for today. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave them below. And thanks for checking out my trades, and happy trading.